decide to change your path, if y'all don't know where you're going, it's okay. It's okay. But sooner or later, you need to come back to reality and decide what makes you happy. What do you want to do for the rest? I'm not going to sit here and say Naughty Kicks is the only thing that I'm going to do. I'm not. Hell no. I love believing in multiple streams of income. This is not my only business, and I'll talk about my other business later, and I'll even introduce my business partner. But this is not it. I'm okay with knowing that. I'm okay with making my decisions and putting every ounce of me into it. 100%, 150%, whatever. But I'm not half-assing anything. So if it was me to tell y'all a lesson learned, I've made half-ass decisions and I got half-ass results. And I deserved those half-ass results. I deserved whatever came to me whenever I was procrastinating. I deserved whatever came to me when I wasn't able to communicate. Everything. Half-ass. When you decide to have a business, it's like deciding to have a baby. Not saying that I have a kid, but I definitely have a dog. And regardless, it teaches you responsibility. So don't come at me with the little baby joke stuff. I understand. I get it. But what I'm trying to say is it's something to nurture. It is something to take care of on the daily. It is something that continuously grows, and it's something that you have to always adapt to. So when I said that please don't go into this thinking that every day is going to be the same, sometimes you're going to feel like ripping all your hair out, okay? I promise. But those are the moments that you're supposed to stick to it the most. So whatever path y'all decide to go on, just stick to it, okay? And if that path you're thinking like, I really can't imagine myself doing it, then don't do it. Just make whatever decision you do 100% of yourself, please, okay? You'll be happier in the end. That was a lesson learned for me. I decided to do everything that makes me happy, and in every aspect of my life. That's all I want to do is make myself happy. Keep myself at peace in order to bring peace to the world and the people around. So building a business from the ground up, you could sit here and have $0. You could sit here at $300. Personally, I didn't have much money coming in the game. I had enough money to buy my paints. Thankfully, my parents actually bought my first airbrush machine, and all my other ones I bought myself. Other than that, you can sit here and start with nothing and build something. As long as you sit here and put everything into it. If this is your passion, if this makes you happy, sitting here and drawing, digital art, painting, making candles, making soaps, doing tarot reading, shit like that, then do it. I promise. Build your audience. It'll come. The funds will come. I promise. Don't ever let anybody tell you that you're not gonna make money following your dream. Oh God. Okay? I do it every damn day. And I'm pretty sure people look at me crazy like, oh, all you do is paint sneakers? Yeah, but I pay everything off these sneakers, okay? So please don't ever think that you need $1,000 in order to start something. You don't. I promise you don't. Another thing, finding the best business partner you possibly can. Most personal relationships should not be dragged into money and business. Don't do it. When I decided to look for a new business partner, I wanted somebody who was on the same wave as me. And I mean that when we decide to handle difficulties in a situation or there's a problem that comes up, I wanted somebody that could effectively communicate. That regardless of how they felt, they can sit here and talk with respect to me, respect with themselves, and then understand that despite how they feel, the overall situation at hand needs to be solved. And us crying, us whining, us complaining is not ever a solution, ever. I mean, I've even been the problem in a certain partnership. I have went through multiple people who were my friends, who were great acquaintances, and we did not end up being cool after this, okay? This shit can ruin your friendships. This shit can ruin a lot of shit when money gets involved. And just know that when you decide to get into a partnership with somebody, that y'all are equally yoked. That y'all understand that sometimes at a point in time, there will be a partner doing more than the other. That does not mean that y'all need to cut each other off and say, hey, it's done. No. Sometimes one will be doing more, one will be doing less, and it'll change I promise it'll change. It's always like this. It's a learning experience. Being open to change, being open to each other's ideas, being open to the fact that both of you are trying to get to a certain goal, and that is the point of all of this. That is the most important part. And if y'all can sit here and take out all that other bullshit, all the arguing, all the ego, all the emotion, all that out, you can have a beautiful partnership. Personally, I feel like my business partner is phenomenal, okay? It doesn't matter what type of day she has. It doesn't matter if she's upset, sad, mad, like anything, happy as fuck. She's able to sit down and have a business conversation, still show up to the meetings, still show up to everything, no matter what. I respect her for it. I'm in an ethical sense. I'm not sitting here saying, hey, your life is falling apart. Please show up to work. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, though, at the end of the day, I can depend on her. She can depend on me. I can openly disagree with her without her feeling some type of way towards me. She understands that we're not meant to agree on everything. That is the point of a partnership. Y'all are not supposed to have yes men behind you. Please don't ever think that that's what this is supposed to be. You want somebody that's going to challenge your ideas, challenge you. If you feel comfortable all the time, you are in the wrong place. Please know that. Wrong place. Cut it out. Okay? You want somebody that's going to challenge you on the daily. You want somebody that's going to have expectations that you're going to show up when you say you're going to show up. That you're going to do something when you say you're going to do something. You two are essentially having a baby together. Me and my business partner, we just had our baby. We just signed our LLP. We just got our retail license. It's fucking beautiful. But this is our baby. We're opening a business account for the both of us so we can put both of our funds in. So when we have to go buy supplies, it's not just one person spending. Please, if you think that it's supposed to be one-sided money, whatever, it's not. It's not. You go into a partnership, it's supposed to be 50-50. Essentially, you just want somebody who's open enough to listen to your ideas and respect them enough to say no and yes. At least be honest up front, okay? And somebody that's going to constantly show up. I don't know how much I can say that enough. That if you sit there and you need them when it comes to a business endeavor or anything at all, you can sit here and reach out to them and they're gonna answer the phone. FaceTime. So y'all, when seeking somebody to work with, just choose somebody that really fits the company, not the way you feel on the daily or because y'all are just friends or something simple. The vision of what is best for the business has to always be first. But yeah, like I said, the biggest thing for me was being like, I'm done. I'm done sleeping on myself. I'm bomb as fuck at what I do. I am. My designs are sick as fuck and my shit quality. I know that. Stop sleeping on myself. Naughty Kicks is going up. And I'll never think anything less of. I promise I won't. I've been waiting for this confidence. I've been waiting for all of it. And I should have never been waiting. That's the thing. The only reason why I got here is because I started putting in the work in order to get to the direction I wanted to be, get to the ending. Not the ending, because this is only the beginning. That's the thing. I remember when I saw myself and I was like, damn, this is where I want to be, and look at me now. I'm here. So just imagine where I could be in a few years from now. I'm ready. And I'll never sleep on myself again, so please don't ever sleep on you, okay? Don't ever sleep on what your passion is. Put yourself out there. Give yourself a chance. Just like you give everybody else a chance around you, give yourself a chance. Stop. Stop getting in the way of yourself. I had to stop getting in the way of myself. I had to cut off dead weight. I had to start having certain conversations, being around certain people in order to get where I am today. That's okay with me. Sacrifice when you need to. Make the decisions that you need to make in order to get where you want to be. And don't let anybody tell you anything different. Please don't let outside judgments determine where you want to go or what decisions you make with your own life. That's not going to go get you. That's just not going to get you anywhere. The only thing that's going to do is please other people while you're upset. That's how depression happens. When you're sitting inside of your body, doing everything that you don't want to do, knowing what your soul truly wants and not doing it. Yeah, your body knows, so it reacts. If you want to be happy, follow your heart. Not the one that tells you to do stupid shit. Not that one. That's bad judgment. Don't get the shit mixed. Genuinely though, follow your passion. Do what makes you happy. Because it will become lucrative if you put everything into it. I promise. Just gotta believe in yourself first. Believe and act as if it's already happened. I am successful because I believe I'm successful. Naughty Kicks is going up because I believe it's going up. Not because other people told me that. Although, it's a nice little validation on my checklist. But anyways, yeah. But yeah, essentially. Thank you. I hope this answered all y'all questions, you know. Yeah. Gang. Naughty Kicks gang. Hit me up if you need me.